We had so much fun last Friday trying to break Fateful Handoff, one of the most unique card draw spells we have in all of Standard. And we're back at it again here today, trying to do it again. That's right, today we're talking about Fateful Handoff, one of the most unique draw spells that we played last Friday and tried to break in a very, very fun, janky way. But today we're trying it in a little bit more of a more competitive build. Fateful Handoff, if you don't know, is a sorcery for 4 mana, and you get to draw cards equal to the mana cost of one of your creatures, but then you give that creature to your opponent, which is very bad, right? But you get a lot of card advantage in some spots with this thing. But what we're trying to do with this card today and making it viable is by giving the opponent one of our creatures and then blinking that creature with either Planar Incision for 2 mana instant speed, or by blinking it with the Wanderer, and we get it right back to our side. So we give him the creature, we draw a bunch of cards, we blink it, it's back on our side of the field. What's doubly important here is the fact that all of our creatures give us extra value when they get blinked back onto the battlefield. If they leave the battlefield and come back on, they've all got crazy good ETB effects. We've obviously got Spirited Companion, Aether Channeler, Urtai. All these things do things when they enter the battlefield, so we'll be getting that value as well. But also we got things like Flesh Gorger, which can be played on its prototype side for 3 mana. It gets blinked, it comes back to the field as a 7/5. So there's some really interesting and powerful combos here. But again, we give the opponent a creature, we draw a ton of cards, we get it right back. It's a win-win-win all the way around. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. We're gonna jump right into the games. If you are new here and you guys don't already know, we do post videos 5 days a week. So if you enjoy content just like this, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like, subscribe, that stuff helps out more than you might know, and I'd greatly appreciate it. But with that being said, enjoy the video. We'll see you at the end. Peace out. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today's deck, honestly, I've only played a couple of games, but feels insane. It's Blink Handoff is what I'm calling this one, because we're essentially going to be handing off all of our things, not all of our things, but handing off a few of our things to the opponent, getting that card advantage, and then we're going to be exploiting that card by blinking those things right back into our own possession. It's a really fun and interesting way to kind of mess with the opponents. Opening hand here was really good. I just need another black source, which I did miss on. So Flesh Gorger not coming down on 3, but seems like it's going to be okay though. We're up against Grixis, potentially mid-range, which is a bit slower. This is interesting because I'd like to get the Flesh Gorger out next turn, but I also need to make sure I can hold the Atali, or I'm sorry, yeah, the Urtai, not the Atali, the Urtai open for counter. Nothing from the opponent yet. It's very strange. Actually making me a bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Making me feel like there might be a lot of counter magic. Counter magic can be tough to get through, I'm sure. Amonkhet. All right. It gives us something to target, and I don't necessarily want to give them that value. So let's try the Urtai. It might get hit with Make Disappear, but honestly, if it does, great. We get the Wanderer down, so we'll take it. But no Make Disappear. Clearly they had something to interact with though, which is kind of scary. So do I necessarily want to be throwing out an Eternal Wanderer right now? Probably not. Okay, so no Make Disappear. I completely misread that situation, and I regret it because it would have been really nice to get the Wanderer down there, but it's okay. Grixis doesn't have access to very many sweeper options. I mean, there is Brotherhood's End, stuff like that, but they don't have 2 red sources yet. Looks like they're mostly Dimir Mill. Shieldred's fine. Shieldred is fine. What one do I want to give up here though? Because I've got a lot of blink ability. I guess that. Well, once this comes down, if they don't answer it, it could get pretty ugly for the opponent. If they don't answer it, that's the real key there. I'm gonna try it though, because I really do have to get rid of the Shieldred. The Shieldred is a big problem, especially if they start hitting our hand here and stuff. But no, they don't have an answer. It looks like Dust Mangler just eats them up, and they've seen enough. Didn't really have to do a whole lot there in that game. Just played my cards on curve. Played around a non-existent Make Disappear and got a W. All right, no handoffs going down on that one, but handoff is going to be a really late game card draw mechanic for us. We don't necessarily even want to be playing it on 4 in most spots, because We want to make sure we have additional mana to blink our things right away. This opening hand is scary because we need a blue source required, so I can't keep it. This one, much better. Much better. We got Aether Channeler, hopefully to get us out of trouble. Oh boy, mono red. Probably our worst matchup if we don't have a Flesh Scourger. That's not good. Could really use that Flesh Scourger and then blink it. Oh man, that could be really helpful. But that is kind of our saving grace here in this matchup. Alright, wish we had some, you know, turn 2 Spirited Companions, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. We gotta take what we can get. Gonna take a shot from the Kamano, probably a Lightning Strike, something like that to the face. Nothing, huh? Nothing. Man, do we draw a card or do we create another body to kind of block with here? I don't know. We're definitely playing it. It's definitely going to see a burn spell, right? So I feel like we should draw a card. I need that Flesh Scourger, I'm telling you guys. All right, another replacement for the Aether Channeler is nice. At least it gets some sort of value out of the opponent's hand here. Never mind. They're just going to attack into it. That's pretty lucky, I'm not going to lie. See, I don't know why they wouldn't do that to the Channeler itself. I mean, I'll take it, though. Still need to keep hitting land drops, so if we could, you know, draw that card here. Need land drops to get to the Wanderer if we're gonna have a shot here. Down to 11. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Wow, another handoff here is tough. Another handoff is very tough. Gonna have to blink this. All 4 handoffs in hand here, which is really good, but those are for like more late game, like I said, and mono red is not the matchup. Why would they not blow the Aether Channeler up? Very strange. Very strange. I'm gonna create the flyer here so I can block the Phoenix chick. Nice. That's huge. Okay. No attacks, actually. They might have something with haste. Play with fire. Really need that that help here, man. The help from our deck of finding man, we really need to find Flesh Scourger. We need that life gain bad. Limousine is interesting. I've got a blocker now with the second Aether Channeler, so let's start doing some damage. And we do have something to block here. Very interesting decision on the opponent's part. All right, now we can start having a lot of fun. So we get this down.
Try to burst me, if you can.
Let's create some bodies. For right now, let's just create some bodies. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna faithful handoff now on the Channeler and get it right back.
My will is steel.
All right, we're good now. We're good. I'm pretty sure that that should lock up this game for us. Let's attack in. Let's faithful handoff. Give them the Channeler. There's what we needed right there. We missed a land drop though. Let's see if we can get it here off. Oh well, it's gonna be post turn. Let's get another flyer just in case, and we'll drop one of these faithful handoffs. We don't need that much card draw. Now we're chilling. Now we're chilling, man. They say good game. GG's. Let's go. That was close. That was very close. We did not have a very good start. The draws off the top were abysmal. But somehow, some way, we clawed our way back into that game. But I'm glad we got to show you guys how this works. You know, faithful handoff, bam, we get it back. Such good stuff. Man, so far the deck's been an absolute house. I'm super psyched about that. Hopefully we can keep it up too, man. It's been good. Opening hand, very expensive again. I know this deck has a pretty high mana curve. I'm not delusional in that fact. I know this, but these hands have been a little rough on the draw, man. There we go. Oh my god, another mono red deck. Unbelievable. I need to go first, and I need to have a Flesh Gorger if I'm gonna have a shot. But I just can't seem to find that. Alright, Menace, whenever it enters the battlefield, create a tap Power Stone token. Whenever it leaves the battlefield, sacrifice a Power Stone? Okay. At least these channelers will buy us a lot of time. This doesn't have haste, so I'm willing to kind of bounce that back and forth out of the battlefield. Whenever it's battlefield, put 2 oil counters on a target artifact you control at the beginning of your end step. Return. Let's remove 2 oil counters from it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. This is a 3/2, so the channeler can block it very easily. Let's force this back to their hand. Okay, the Silex is interesting. Oil counters. So they're full on oil counters here. And this does what exactly again? 10 damage, right? When they get to 10 oil counters. Sacrifice, destroy each non-permanent value number. Okay, so it can be a sweeper. Or it could be a game winner. Let's make them replay it. All right, so I'm glad this is not your traditional mono red, because it would be really annoying if it was. All right, Shieldred, come on down, do some work for us here. Take out the Stone Seeker and they get rid of that Power Stone. Get in for 4. All right, we're the aggressor now. Let's go. This is huge. All right, let's just double check this card. At the beginning of your upkeep, put an oil counter on target non-token artifact. Creates, hold on. Create a 1/1 Phyrexian Goblin token creature. Activate only oil counter. Was removed with the permanent control. Okay, that's not good. Fateful Handoff is very interesting, but I don't necessarily love not having a way to get it back yet. We should just be able to win here, to be honest. Let's get this down. Let's draw a card. Okay, now I do feel better though about playing Fateful Handoff with this much mana open. You know, being able to find you know, a planar incision is pretty high, the odds. Interesting. Okay, and then they flip it right away, getting a what? A 4/4 with ward. Cast, deal 2 damage to opponent. Okay. Well, that's game. They are tapped out. Those oil counters are no good to them. So with the Dust Mangler coming down, that'll do it. GG's, another W. Very unconventional way to win again, but still pretty happy with the outcome of the fact that, you know, 3 wins, you know, doing well. Doing well. Against 2 really bad matchups, to be honest, too. Mono red going second. Yikes, we're doing well. All right, let's see if we can just get a planar incision and the handoff in the same sort of situation, because we keep getting the handoff with no way to blink our stuff back, which is tough. Opening hand looks really good compared to what we've been seeing, so we're keeping. Still though, going second, not ideal. Opponent might be on mono blue. They are. Yikes, we're seeing all the fun decks today, aren't we? And of course we find the Flesh Gorger now. Of all the times we could have used you in the last 2 matchups. Came out a little bit too late here. All right, Faithful Handoff. Maybe now that I've been playing the deck a little bit more, I might suggest making a couple of changes to this build. There's a couple of things that we could try differently. As far as blinking goes, we can maybe add a few more pieces to blink, because again, we keep getting the Wanderer with the handoff, which is great, but I really thought we'd get more planar incisions. There's one as I'm talking crap. Let's go ahead and attack. But see, now that we got planar incision off the top, it's like, well, we kind of need mana. So it's like, do we use the planar incision on the companion? I don't know. I guess our draws just haven't been super lucky. This opponent running mono blue too, we cannot fall behind on mana. Like, we just can't. If we let them start, you know, stacking value, stacking their hand, we're just gonna run out of juice. All right, well, that's good. At least we get some value here if this hits. This is a very high value 2-mana play here, because not only do we get to remove the Delver of Secrets, we get a bigger creature and we draw a card. So there's a lot of value to be had there. Fateful Absence, or Fading Hope, sorry. That's good. I don't know why I said Fateful Absence. Fading Hope. That's actually pretty good, because we get the companion right back to recast it again. So that is value. All right, we got options here. Neither one of them seem very good. But I think I like this the best. We did keep a 3-land hand, right? I feel like we did. And we drew some extra cards. Struggling to find lands here this game. Very much a struggle. Happily make that trade, because that would transform, giving me some fits later. So that's a really good find, because we could blow this up without them being able to do much about it, unless they have like a slip through or slip out the back, or, you know, Fading Hope. Man, I am in a tough position with this one, huh? It's a great card to draw. It's a good problem to have, but man. Trying to answer all these problems as they come, man. It's, you know, one step at a time. All right, let's hope for no Fading Hope here. Let this thing just die. They've clearly got something they can interact with, though. It's got to be a Fading Hope, right? No, nothing, huh? Okay, we'll take it. Flesh Gorger coming in is finally super clutch. We needed that badly. Maybe. All right, Essence Scatter, sure. We just got to get lucky with no Delver flip here. Let's go. Big money. Big money right there, man. Ah, that's tough though. I was hoping to avoid those draw spells for a while, but they found one. Getting a little bit more value. All right. Another land. Does this resolve? Please tell me it does. That, unfortunately, is probably going to signify the rest of the game. Oh, it doesn't get countered. Okay, we're good. We're good. Impulse, top 4 cards in the library. Put one in their hand, rest of their bottom of the library. Okay, so no way to kind of scry the top, though. So we have a chance here. If these don't flip again. Negate, huh? Well, that's good, though. At least we know they have a negate, which is good and bad. Because it can't counter things like Shieldred, which is great news. I don't like that they're eyeing the Flesh Gorger, though. Okay. Man, they're giving me problems here for sure. I need this to stick around so I can get some life going, man. Okay. Okay. This is something, huh? Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna go Flesh Gorger again, right into Spirited Companion, because Spirited Companion can chump the Terror, and then we can start looking to get some life back, and then we'll go with the Wanderer hopefully next turn. I mean, it would get countered though, wouldn't it? So maybe we go with the Shieldred. Either way, good value there. All right, we take 6. Gonna gain the 3 back though, so let's just hope they don't top deck something absolutely insane, like to draw them a bunch of cards, you know what I mean? You know what I could do? Again, this is gonna get countered though. What am I thinking? What do I do here? I think it's gotta be this, man. I think it's gotta be this and this. Or maybe we just go the safe route. Because what if they drew like a make disappear, right? And this gets blown out. This at least would resolve. And I could bounce one of the... Yeah, let's go the safe route. Safe route. I don't want the Shieldred getting countered by make disappear. Alright, cool. So we return this back to their hand, right? And it can chump the terror again, which is great. Slip out the back, of course. Oh, brother, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. All right, all right. All right. Oh, another one, huh? That's good. So we know this would hit, right? We know it would hit. So let's just say, hypothetically, they sack the terror. Then they have the 2 flyers over the top. Then that's 7 damage. We gain 3. That's not enough. We have to bounce. We have to bounce this back to their hand. Have to attack with this. Now, what if we fateful? No. We can't give him another attacker. I was gonna say fateful hand this off, but then it would just on tap next turn and we'd be screwed. So that wouldn't work. All right. This is quite the nail biter. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull it off, but we're gonna try. That's a really good find, though. That's a really good find. 5. What do we do? Ugh. What do we do? If we go Shieldred here, they sack the Delver. This gets countered, man. I don't want this to get countered. This negate is literally winning him the game right now. This is crazy. This is so tough. All right, Shieldred's the play, though. It's got to be. It's the only play we have that we don't just die next turn, so... This is so annoying. This negate just sitting out there is just crushing us right now, man. Absolutely crushing us. Shieldred was the only play we had where we actually have at least one chance. Like if they sack their Delver of Secrets here, the 1/1, this at least gives it nice. It at least gives us one more turn guaranteed, right? One more guaranteed turn, and then we can flip it and kill the other Delver. Okay, so we're still in it, man. Oh well, we can't flip it actually. What am I saying? I gotta block the Tolarian Terror. It doesn't matter. All right, we lose. All right, they got a good top deck there. That was our only chance, right? I mean, there wasn't a whole lot we could have done there. This being in their hand literally shut us down this whole game. Oh man, imagine it's not a negate though, and it's something else completely, man. We could have so many options, man. We would have had the Eternal Wanderer would have came in and just did work for us, but that is so unfortunate. We were close, man. They don't get the Fading Hope there. We make a block. Maybe we get the Limousine down next turn, take this out. Who knows? Just needed one more turn. GG. Well, we almost battled back. That was close. That was close. I'm happy we came back as much as we did, but okay, this hand looks way better than most of the hands we've been getting, so we're gonna keep it. No questions there. Ooh, mono black. Finally a player not running mono red or mono blue. Thank God for that. It's gonna be hopefully a little bit slower, letting us get to our rhythm here of finding that faithful handoff and getting some value. Doing some blink stuff. Are we gonna minus or plus? They plus. I figured. I'm like, I can't imagine they're too scared of a companion here, but they will be. They will be scared. Oh wow, they're just gonna attack through, allowing that attack, huh? Okay. Send that in. And you will have to replay your shadow. I like that. I like that because next turn, bounce whatever they play again, attack through Liliana. Feels good.
You won't be outsmarting me.
All right, try again, my friend. Try again. They are going to get another plus with Liliana, though. Pretty annoying.
As a corpse.
Probably going to have to drop the limousine, to be honest, which is annoying.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
All right, Gix is coming down, which is going to get destroyed. You know what, though? If I play this, they probably will sack their Liliana, to be honest, because why wouldn't they? They'd keep their Gix out there, and they'd be able to make blocks. So I think I have to attack through first here, which is kind of crazy. Because we're going to lose a channeler, right? Oh, I guess not. Guess we're going to keep a channeler. Even better.
Fine. I know when
Even better. But yeah, I didn't want to give them that option to keep their Gix out there and sack their Liliana, because their Liliana was going to die either way. So they almost certainly would have just killed it. And then we would have been left with just a really tough way to get through. All right, we're doing our thing, man. It's taken a while, especially now that they've killed the Shieldred. It's going to take a minute, but we are winning the race right now. And then we're working our way to a pretty big portal. 2 more mana for the portal. We've got a good double block. Is that what we want to do? Probably, yeah, because we can't attack. So, all right, we're gonna double block here. That's tough. I'm surprised the Misery Shadow hasn't come down yet.
Those who get in my tend to regret it.
Okay,
You won't be outsmarting
that's really annoying, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, we're gonna let this get through because we gotta kill Liliana. Because if Liliana keeps doing that over and over, eventually we're gonna
It's no fun when they hit back.
we're gonna get ulted on, and I can't have that. That's gonna hurt. Tenacious Underdog's got to be one of the worst things they could have top decked there, because now it's just value that they can keep doing over and over. That's actually nice. All right, we'll go and wait. We'll wait and see if this, yeah, they're gonna send that in, I figured. Okay. Don't give them the option there to draw the card. I guess that's the best we could have done, but I still don't love it, man. We're still not in a great spot with the board being cleared and them having 2 cards in hand. Man, our top decks have been terrible. Terrible. I need some serious help here. That's some serious help. All right, let's just hope it doesn't die right away. It's definitely possible. I'm just holding on to this land as, like, you know, a way to kind of maybe scare them that we have some sort of playable when we don't. Let's go, dude. That's so clutch. Okay. Finally, the top decks are hitting, man. They're finally hitting. Oh, they scoop it up. No shot, dude. That was such an early scoop, in my opinion. But I get why they did it. I was definitely going to plus this and blink this, but they could have just blitzed this into lower value here and draw cards. I guess that would have been a little bit slow, and we would eventually, you know, come back into the game. But that seems like a bit of an early scoop. I'll take it, though. Man, that was our best chance to kind of showcase the fateful handoff plays, but we never found it. But that was the matchup we wanted there for sure. Here we go. This is a good one. This looks like the game right here. This definitely looks like the game here. Get to do some shenanigans. Love it. Okay, an aggressive build for sure. For sure, an aggressive player. Might be soldiers, or no, this is just a human, right? Yeah, no soldiers yet. Mono white. Might be like Adeline. Oh, Skrell's Hive, okay. Skrell's Hive. Maybe force the replay of the Skrell's Hive. I love bouncing things with the Aether Channeler. It just slowly, like, you know, buys me time and forces the opponent to just invest more mana, which I'm sure just absolutely triggers them. All right, that's fine. Okay, it's getting to be not so fine. Man, I kind of want a Faithful Handoff this. I wish Faithful Handoff was an instant speed spell. That'd be great. No blocks. Man, things got weird fast, didn't they? I do like the Urtai Resurrected though, because that could spice things up with some really fancy blocks here. Very strange call there with the Wandering Emperor on the main phase, but I'll take it. I mean, they could have attacked and done some shenanigans.
But I'm going to end it.
Interesting.
Remember your training.
No. I was hoping they were gonna get fancy there. Take that out. All right, we're one land away from being able to do both of these in the same turn. What to do, what to do, what to do, what to do, what to do. We just pass. I think we just pass and say go. We have the option here. We have an option here to blink the Channeler with this, right? Making a good block. And then we could play the Wanderer next and then just look to hand off and blink with the Wanderer. That's also a really good play we can make. Either way, we're in a really good spot. I'm not worried about this at all, to be honest.
Strike fast and
All right.
hard.
I think that's the move. We make a good block here. Planar Incision. And then let's return this back to their hand. Eternal Wanderer. For now, let's just create another blocker, yeah? Let's create another blocker. We'll probably end up sweeping the board here and giving them a 1/1 might. That'd be pretty good value. But we kind of want to keep the Aether Channeler at the same time. Oh, you know what I could do? Ah, well, that ruins that. I was gonna, oh man, I was gonna get real creative here too. I was gonna give him the Aether Channeler there and then maybe sweep the board and keep the Aether Channeler as their only creature on their side and then blink it later. That would have been pretty awesome. All right, we're definitely gonna go here though. That's tough, man. The fact that they had an ossification ready to go there was super unfortunate. Non-token, yep, there it is. Whoop, there it is. All right, let's get in for an attack here. I kind of like the just pressure the opponent now. We can't really attack next turn though because of the Wandering Emperor lingering. Until that comes out of their hand, we need to be safe. Or not. They main phase it again.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
All right, giving the first strike to that is actually really good.
Your training.
Sure, I'll take that. Give me another card. It's a land. Oh boy. I don't love any of this, to be honest. This is tough. Man, if only we had the Wanderer. Everything would be smooth sailing if we just had the Wanderer, man. 3, 4, 5. I could kill both of those things. I guess that's the play. What's the move, my guy? Are you double blocking? I'm honestly okay with that. That's why I sent it in. All right, Faithful Handoff, only a 4-drop now. Could find a planar incision, but I'm gonna wait. See what the opponent wants to do here. They're down to 13, but we're down to 12. And it's a Brutal Cathar. You've got to be joking me right now. They take the double strike token. Plusing the officer again. Makes sense, makes sense. All right, here we go. Gotta do what we gotta do, which is to give them this. Nice, we hit it. That's big time right there. Big time right there, man. And then we'll return this back to their hand. That is a big hit right there, man. We got the Urtai resurrected. I was worried. I knew we were gonna get a lot of cards there, but you couldn't, never a guarantee you're gonna find the blinkable that you need, right? All right, so now that we have the Urtai resurrected, that makes things feel a lot better too, because we can destroy one of their planeswalkers or creatures, either one, probably a creature, and then make a good block and attack through the Wandering Emperor. Ooh, that's a good hit too, though. That's a really good hit. Let's go with it. And then what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so then let's take the token for now. We can't crew an attack just yet, so let's wait on that. Let's just play the Urtai resurrected. I think that's the move. They're going to put a counter on the Brutal Cathar. Vanguard is wild. All right. I still have the 1 to pay for the ward, which is great.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to bring this in. We're going to drop the power of everything, I think. Let's give him a card. It's not terrible. We're gonna crew this up. All right. Blocks, we're gonna go here and here. Oh, I did not know that had first strike. I completely effed up the blocks there. That's tough. Oh no, I completely discounted the first strike. Ay, ay, ay. This is so busted though. Oh my god, this is so busted. We'd have to take 4 though. Can we afford to take 4 damage? Yikes, man. Holy cow. Is that smart? Is it smart? If we take 4, they sacrifice one of these, right? Then they're left with 3 things, and then we crew this here. No, crew this with this. Attack into this. I don't know. I don't know if that's smart, man. We should be able to survive though. I'm trying to see if I can survive is the thing, right? And I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Right, and then we crew this. And then we exile. Let's go with face, actually. Exile this. Right? And I think I win the game here, really. Because they're down to 3. They can only dish out... Oh, no, they can dish out 2. What am I saying? Oh, what am I saying? I actually did that incorrectly, huh? Because they could pump up their 1/1, and then their hopeful initiate would actually get the training. Let's see if they actually see it, though. Yeah, I did that wrong. That works. That works. They missed lethal, which is probably going to cost them the game here. That's good. That's good. I completely deserve to lose that game. I did the math on that incorrectly. I didn't play out the whole scenario all the way through, so I deserve to lose this one. It was definitely winnable, though, I think, if I had gone a different path. But we get lucky, man. We get lucky. We win the game with this for sure. All right, GG's. All right, the opponent can't block. They have to lose their Wandering Emperor. We crew up the limo. That's game. Yikes, we did not deserve to win that one, but we'll take it. Opponent missed lethal. It happens to me sometimes, you know. It does happen. I forgot about the initiate's ability to train, to be honest. And again, I made some pretty sizable misplays there. If we go back just a turn before where I made my blocks, if I would have remembered that the officer had first strike and made the blocks correctly, I wouldn't even had to have worried about the position I was in. So that was definitely my misstep. They just kind of repaid the favor. I'll take it, though. A little bit of a sloppy game. That'll do it for me today, guys. We'll be back again here tomorrow with another one. I just want to say a huge shout out to everyone who made it this far into the video. I want to say thank you for that, because it helps more than you might know with the old YouTube algorithm. So thanks for sticking with me to the very end. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys got some value out of this and can take this idea and, you know, kind of, you know, spin it, make it your own, or build upon it. But Faithful Handoff, a very cool card. Just trying my best to do what I can with it and try to figure out ways to break it. And I thought the blinking mechanic to get our creatures back was a very creative idea. I did notice it got stuck in our hand more than I would have liked, because we didn't have enough mana to blink it, or we didn't have the planar incision in hand. But if the Wander is on the field, or we have the incision in hand, the card is busted in this build, because we get to draw a ton of cards for only 4 mana, and then we get to blink our creature, which we were already going to do, for even more value. So it's a pretty ridiculous combo that I really enjoyed. I do think it could be built upon, though, and we can probably figure out ways to, you know, make it even better with, you know, maybe Abzan or other colors too. So just something to think about. But I really do enjoy blink decks, and this one was right up my alley. So again, hope you guys enjoyed. Is there anything else I wanted to touch on with this one? I don't think so. Tomorrow we've got another really cool deck for you, so be sure to come back and hang out with us tomorrow with another one. And lastly, we did just drop a Mardu Mob only video for a pack opening. If you guys didn't see it, we opened a box of March of the Machine. So if you're a member here on the channel, shout out to you and the Mardu Mob for being a member. I appreciate you guys very, very much. And hopefully you guys seen that video. If not, it's up and live now, so if you guys want to go check it out. But again, thanks for being part of the Mardu Mob. Appreciate you guys, and enjoy. Until tomorrow, we'll see you then. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.